Okay, doing my favorite scene right now of Wolf Creek 2 commentary. Basically, I think this is the first scene they shot when they are making the film. I believe this was the first scene they shot. This is really loud. What a sad little British tourist. They saw me turn the volume down there. It's freaking loud. A Blu-ray movie too, so... Alright, back to basically what's going on here. So basically, we don't even know who this character is in this film. He was basically driving down a very dusty old dark road. Apparently he's a surfer. Well, you can't see the surfboard on his Jeep, but so he's got some kind of a little backstory, I guess. He's got a girlfriend that he was talking to on the phone, and then he lost connection because obviously if you're out in the outback you're not going to really get any phone connection. So that's basically something. And of course one of Mick Taylor's victims stops in front of Paul's car, who is played by the great actor Ryan Coogler. And basically things take a turn for the worst when he comes face to face with the killer. So basically Mick Taylor just stole a truck from, well, he stole a truck, but he killed the truck driver. Cause his blue truck got pretty destroyed, I guess. It's hard to do commentary during this scene, especially in your favorite scene, because when you watch your favorite scene, you're so into it still, especially when you watched it 10,000 times. So I'll try my best here. So this is the first scene I believe they shot for Wolf Creek 2. It took them 6 months. No, my bad. I think it was 5 or 8 months to get the scene right where they wanted it. Greg McLean would actually have a toy truck and a toy Jeep, I believe. And on the table he'd show how he wants the scene done, how he wants the chase done and everything. How he wants the stunts to be everything. He did just like that in front of the crew. So I mean, I think it's pretty brilliant. He mostly does storyboards during his movies too, so he makes the job for the crew members easier. Makes them more understand what's going on during what he wants done, basically how he wants the scene to look like. In my opinion, that's brilliant because he's a former artist. So right here, this scene is completely CGI'd. Well, not this right here. I mean, this is these are real kangaroos. But this is definitely one of the funniest scenes in the movies that I really enjoy. One of my favorites, but you'll tell what you see. You'll tell what is CGI in this scene. I mean, I know this ain't the best camera quality, but yeah, you can't really. It's really bright. I apologize. My camera's off. Right there is the CGI though, where the CGI really comes in. But it's just funny. I mean, it's sad. It's really screwed up, but this was probably the funniest scene that everyone was laughing at in the theaters. Brutal. I love this song now. Ever since I saw this movie, I just fell in love with the song. It was a perfect moment to put that song in. But that scene was really CGI'd. I mean, I think that would be hard scene to shoot, especially if you're acting in a movie. You know, you have to act like, oh, kangaroos are flying right at you when they're really not. Then you throw the CGI in and you're like, oh, you know, it looks perfect. You know, I did that scene completely right, I guess. I mean, I know John Jarrett sure did a hell of a job in that scene. But you should have seen the, when they're putting the CGI into the film using the computers and stuff. It looked really terrible at first, like the kangaroos were like, you know, off a video game. You know, they kind of look like CGI'd like GTA 5 style. I mean, except those were beers and stuff. But then they really tried to find a way to get it right. And, you know, they make it look as realistic as possible, but I mean, we all know it's completely CGI'd. Worst moment for... You escape from the killer, then your tire goes out. That is a beautiful shot right there. I like that shot. And Greg McLean knows how to get some really good shots for the film. That's what I love about him as a director. You know, he basically has the best shots to a film I've ever seen. The landscape, everything. It's amazing. This scene, how they shot it, they basically had a, I believe they had a stuntman inside that. And you know, how they shot it with them, they basically, had him, I don't know what they did with them, they I guess they like had the camera inside, they were like shaking the camera or something. I forgot how they did it, but they had a stuntman inside that, in the Jeep. What they did was they put the Jeep and the truck like by the, you know, cliff. At the really end of the cliff, they would attach them to these, you know, cable. I don't know if they're cable wires. They're probably tougher wires than that. They attach them to those wires, and they would, you know, cut the wire loose. For, you know, they were both on the wires. They would cut the Jeep wire loose, and you know, the Jeep would come flying down at the angle and where they wanted the Jeep to end up. So, you know, it took some really good shots for that. And what they did for the truck is that they put cameras, miniature-sized cameras on the truck, basically the front, the bottom of the truck, you know, where the wheels would be at. They even put them on, like, on the, where the cliff is at, to get that scene completely, you know, good as they wanted. I think they put a few more cameras on there, but they really burnt out because when the truck, you know, comes flying down, when the cable's cut for the truck, it comes flying down, it hits the Jeep, it literally explodes. So basically, you know, all that footage is gone, but there's only like 3 cameras left from what I saw from the making of the film. So they used those shots and they actually did a very good job. Hopefully my camera will actually catch this whole scene, but as you see right there, run bitch run. There we go. Those are real shots. No CGI'd right there. Real. Perfect. You know, you don't believe me, get the film. It's on the making of Wolf Creek 2. That was completely real. They did a hell of a job with that scene. In my opinion, it'd be one of the scariest scenes to shoot. I'd be covering my eyes. I mean, I don't know why. I would love to see it for myself, but I mean, it's just freaky to watch. Especially the Jeep. You have a stuntman in the Jeep. You know, you want, you know, your stuntman to survive, but... Anyways, I'm going to end the recording right here, but this is definitely one of my favorite scenes of the film. I really tried my best to do commentary on this scene. Probably was the worst commentary I've ever done, but just trying to put some basic info out there, but thanks for watching. And I should upload another video. Probably next video I'm going to upload would be the Sinalon torture Mick Taylor's lair scene, underground lair. But adios. Damn, that is perfect. 10-minute fucking video. Shit.